Good morning. It's 5 in the morning. I've been walking for about 15 minutes and it's cold and windy. The bus just dropped me off and there's I don't know, about 20 people ahead of me. I'm just taking my time trying to get warmed up here. Okay, it's about 6:40 in the morning. I've been hiking since 5 or so, 4:45. And I'm at about mile 3 into the canyon. I've dropped about 2,000 vertical feet. So I've been just taking it really easy. I just don't want to not complete this thing. So I don't want to get hurt or anything. So I'm just taking my time. It's 7:30 in the morning and I think I've gone about 4 miles. I just decided to take a little break here. I'm now at 4,500 feet, so I've dropped about 3,000 vertical. Doing good. Taking my time and letting everybody pass me and having a good time. It's starting to warm up quite a bit. And just getting ready to drop down onto the Tonto Plateau, just down there below me, about half of a mile. It's 8:30 in the morning, and check this out.
What do you think we call that? That one's too long. That one's too long. So just to the right of it, you can see a big oval rock that's all yellow. Freaking out about a moth.
Yeah. Take my part.
It's too, I mean, right there. I can't.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. You have a safe trip.
You too. Howdy. You too. I think it's about 10 o'clock, 10:30, something like that. Check it out. The Colorado River. I made it. Let's see, I was wrong. It's 9:15. So, I made it to the river, which is 7 miles, something like that. It's 9:15. Pretty tired. Tired of going down. I can really feel it in my legs, but the joints are good, and I'm just gonna keep on going. I'm gonna take a little break over at either Phantom Ranch or Bright Angel campground, and get some food, get some water, and take a rest, because I'm a lot further along than I thought I would be at this point. It's 11:30. I'm taking a little break here to wrap some tape on my toes. I've got a little hot spot going, but I wanted to show you this canyon. This is Bright Angel Canyon and the Bright Angel River. I am about, I think, an hour north of Phantom Ranch, maybe less, but I've got about 4 more hours to go to get to Cottonwood Camp. Hello, it's 1:30. I'm about 2 miles from Cottonwood Camp, and I just came across this whole trail is on top of the the water line for Grand Canyon Park that comes from Roaring Springs and just follows this trail the whole way underground, a couple of feet under the trail. But back about 100 yards there was a break in the pipe, and a lot of nice cold water spilling out of it onto the path. So everybody that was hiking by, of course, had to stop and get their clothes soaking wet and get their bandanas wet and cool off a little bit. That was so nice. It's hot out here. It's probably 100 degrees and not very much wind, and it's completely clear out. So yeah, it's rough. Well, I made it. It's 3:30 and that's 14 miles for the day. I made it to Cottonwood Campground. And I'm here at the stock camp area. It's really not like a pen area or anything. It's just a place where if people bring stock, they can tie them up. It's like a excess campsite that they use. So anyway, I'm gonna get some water, sit in the shade for a while, and wait for the sun to go down. The sun kind of fell down behind the rim, and I think it's around 6:30 right now. I'm in the stock camp area, and I decided what I'm gonna do is sleep on the picnic table. I kind of leveled it out a little bit, and I don't have a tent, so it's either sleep on the ground or sleep on the picnic table. And I'm not a restless sleeper, so should be good. It's about 5:30. I left camp at around 5 this morning. I woke up and it was already starting to get light, so I gathered all my stuff together, drank a little bit of water, and I wanted to get to this ranger station. This is the last ranger station in Bright Angel Canyon, and we're going to divert from the creek here pretty quick, and we're starting to go up through the red wall limestone. So it's going to be a long day. I'm one of 2 people that I saw on the trail this morning. So I'm just gonna grab some water here. I mean, like, really drink a lot of water, and then refill my water bladder, eat a little bit of food, and keep going. It's 7 o'clock. I'm not exactly sure where I am. I'm getting ready to go up through the red wall limestone. They've done a lot of these kind of undercuts to put the trail up through here. Pretty spectacular. It's about 8:15. I think I'm about 2 miles from the top. I just got above this, I don't know if you guys can see, there's like a blue and a orange box up there. I've been noticing there's a lot of construction supplies in this area just below me. This is where there was a big landslide. You can kind of see the start of it down there. There was a big landslide here earlier, a couple of months ago, and they had to close the North Rim Trail down for a while. But I'm at 7,000 feet, and let's see, 5 miles in for the day. It's 8:15. 2 more miles to go, and I've been seeing lots and lots of people. First thing this morning at 5:30, I saw some day hikers, I guess, or maybe people going to Phantom Ranch, not carrying very much. Super early, and then I started seeing the people that left at 4:30. Then I started seeing the people that left at 5:30, and now I'm seeing people like just saw 2 rim-to-rim runners, some kids that left at 7 o'clock, and they're going rim to rim. They're young. Well, it's 9:30, and I'm at I don't know, almost done, 6.3 miles, something like that. I've got about 7/10 of a mile more to go. We're here at 7,800 feet and the end is at 8,200 feet. This is a Coconino overlook. Way off in the background, that's San Francisco Peaks right by Flagstaff. Looks like it's 10 o'clock and I just got to North Kaibab trailhead. (8,200 feet). Definitely noticing the altitude. I kind of broke this hike down into 3 pieces. I was, first day, I mean, 3 7-mile pieces. That first piece on the first day, let me get in some shade here. First piece on that first day, it's just all about the downhill. Lots of big steps, just stair steps the whole way. So protecting my knees, I was trying to do the best I could to protect my knees. And I got to the bottom, I got to the river at 9:30 or 10, something like that. Took a big break, got tanked up on a bunch of water, and then set out on the next piece. The next piece it's just all in Bright Angel Canyon, and it follows that little creek there. Although you can't really access the creek, it's above the creek and dangerous to get to the creek. So very, very few places where you can actually get to the creek, and it's all exposed. So it was only 1,600 vertical feet over the course of 7 miles, but it was hot. I mean, it was an easy hike as far as hikes go, but it was hot. I was lucky there was a couple of breaks in the pipe, so I could cool myself down from some water that came up on the trail. Last piece this morning is just all about climbing. A mile along the river or along the creek, and then all climbing. 4,200 vertical feet of climbing. So I did each day in about 5 hours each, starting early, and just had a good time. It's type 2 fun all the way.